Hello, my dears. How are you all doing? Today I have some super special tips that can really help when you want to impress a woman. You know that moment when you meet a girl and, without even realizing it, you're analyzing every detail? Well, we do that too. I'm going to share with you the 7 details that catch our attention the most. These are little tricks that make a big difference. So, stay tuned, because these tips are valuable. Now, let's get started. But before we dive in, I want to know from you, when you meet someone for the first time, what's the first thing you notice? It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, leave in the comments what catches your attention the most. I'm super curious to know. Now, back to the topic. As a man, have you ever wondered what a woman notices first when she meets a man? Just like you, we women also have some details that we notice right away. So, I recommend paying close attention to what I'm about to share. These tips will not only help you win over a woman, but will also help you take care of these aspects in any situation and ensure an excellent first impression. Number 1. Appearance. If someone tells you that appearance doesn't matter, you can bet they're lying. It's true that men are generally more visual than we women, but that doesn't mean we don't notice what you're wearing. For us, appearance goes far beyond the clothes you choose to wear. What's essential is how you take care of your image. This means paying attention to details. Your clothes should be in good condition, without rips, stains, or dirt. They should be ironed and clean. How you take care of these little details makes a big difference in the impression you make. So, make sure your appearance is on point and show that you care about every detail. Number 2. Shoes. Did you know we can learn a lot about a person just by looking at their shoes? It's true. That's why it's crucial to keep your shoes clean and in good condition. They shouldn't be dirty, stained, torn, or worn out. If you want to make a good impression, your shoes need to be presentable too. Even if you think no one is paying attention to your shoes, you can bet they are, both men and women. So, don't overlook this detail. And here's an extra tip: even if you can choose the style you prefer, never show up in front of a woman wearing flip-flops or sandals. It's not going to make a good impression, no way. Number 3. Your behavior. You might think that we women are only focused on physical appearance, but that's just part of the story. When we're getting to know a man, the way he treats others is extremely important to us. For example, when you go to a restaurant or any other place, it's essential to observe how you treat the waiter, waitress, or anyone there to help you. If you're polite or rude to these people, it says a lot about who you really are. Something that really bothers me is seeing someone mistreating someone just because of their job title. This shows a lack of respect that doesn't go unnoticed. Additionally, how you talk about your family, friends, and close people is also very relevant. Imagine this: if you speak poorly of your own family or your best friends, it makes us wonder, oh, what does this person think of me? So, it's important to create the habit of always speaking well of others. This not only shows that you're a respectful and good-natured person, but also creates a very positive impression. Number 4. The smile. I've talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. A genuine smile is simply irresistible. It conveys warmth, friendliness, and good vibes, and these things are very noticeable. There's nothing more pleasant than meeting a man who is warm, has a good sense of humor, charisma, and smiles often. Friendliness is super important and makes a huge difference in the first impression you create. A true smile can light up the room and make the interaction much more enjoyable for everyone around. Number 5. The lips. Let's be honest, when we're getting to know someone, one of the first things we notice is the lips. After all, it's with them that we talk, so naturally, our gaze goes to that area. Now, if you're dating someone because you want to get to know the person in a more romantic way, of course, you'll pay attention to their lips. What we notice first is if the lips have a nice shape and if they look well cared for. This means they should be hydrated and free of flakes and impurities. Please avoid having dry or chapped lips, as that's not attractive at all. With winter coming, if you suffer from dry lips, I recommend exfoliating them from time to time and always moisturizing them. There are many products on the market that help keep lips hydrated without excessive shine. The good news is that if your lips look well cared for and attractive, the person might imagine kissing you, and that can be a big attraction. Number 6. The fragrance. If you knew how important fragrance is to us, you would never leave the house without it. We women love it when men smell good. In fact, Fragrance is so crucial that it can be the reason we accept or reject a man. For us, a good scent is that of cleanliness, like the smell of someone who has just taken a shower and applied perfume. What we don't like is that perfume applied over the smell of the gym, because that's quite noticeable and not pleasant at all. Here's a tip: to make your fragrance last longer on your skin, apply it right after you get out of the shower. This way, the effect and the scent will last much longer. A person's scent is so distinctive that we might remember them just by the smell. Have you ever smelled something and immediately thought of someone special, like a friend, a relative, or even a place? So, if you want to be remembered, always use the same fragrance. It will become your personal signature and help create a lasting impression. Number 7. The hands. You might think hands aren't that important, but that's far from true. We women really like to feel a man's hands. If you're in a relationship, you'll spend quite a lot of time holding hands with your partner, so it's even more crucial that your hands are in good condition. First, we notice if your hands are very dry or rough, because it's not comfortable to hold hands with someone who feels like they have crocodile hands. And I understand this well, because my hands get very dry in winter. Sometimes they get so dry they even crack and bleed. I take extreme care of them, sometimes even sleeping with gloves and a thick layer of cream to prevent them from getting ruined. Also, the cleanliness of your hands and nails is very important. I'm not saying you need to get a manicure like we do, but basic care is essential. For example, keep your nails trimmed and clean. Seeing a man with long, dirty nails, or with debris under them, is really not pleasant. So, take good care of your hands and nails. These details might seem simple, but they make a big difference in the impression you make. As you can see, these points might seem simple and even a bit common, but the truth is they're extremely important to us. We women pay close attention to every detail. If you take good care of these aspects, you can be sure you'll always make a good impression, both on women and men. So, don't underestimate these details. Pay special attention to the points I mentioned because they are especially relevant for making a positive impression with women. Taking good care of all these aspects, you'll be on the right path to leaving a great first impression and standing out positively. So, my loves, let's wrap up the video here. Don't forget to share in the comments below which aspect you think is very important and that we women pay a lot of attention to, based on your own experience. I'm looking forward to reading what you have to say. See you in the next video. Sending a huge kiss to all of you. Until next time, my dears. Bye.